Hi, this is Anna Carolina from whitelightangels.com with your monthly intuitive reading. First of all, I want to say thank you so much for all of you wonderful souls out there who are subscribing and booking personal readings and supporting me, donating, being patrons and so on. I am overwhelmed. I just started this channel and I am overwhelmed by the response. I am really truly happy that you resonate with my messages, with my messages, the divine messages that come through me. So thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you from the bottom of my heart. And then I want to say something about some of you have commented that the sound was too low, that you couldn't hear me. So I have tried a new setup here. I hope this works. I did try it out on several devices to listen to it myself, and I did notice that on some phones and stuff like that it could be low, but on computers it should be fine. But I'm trying something new, so hopefully the sound will be even better for you. Otherwise, give me a shout out. So that being said, I've also had a lot of wonderful comments. I thank you so much for commenting. It's really nice to know how this reaches you. I'm sitting here talking to myself, so it's really nice to know. And some of you have said some really nice things, and I can only say, if you spot it, you got it. So right back at ya. Much love. Right back at ya. So the way I do these intuitive readings are going to be different from time to time. I might do something different next month than I did this month, and this month is different than last month because I do what I'm guided towards. So you'll see me using crystals sometimes I won't be using crystals. And if you're watching this video for your sun sign and then you go watch another one for your moon sign, you might notice that the same card will come up, but the message will be different because I intuit what it is this card is telling me. Because for me, the way I do readings, also when I do personal readings, it's not so much that one card has one specific or two specific meanings always. The card is a tool for me to connect with spirit, to connect with the divine intelligence, and sometimes the same tool will show me something slightly different. So don't be afraid or think this isn't working. What I need you to do is take whatever resonates and leave the rest. Because even if this wasn't a general reading, and it is, you will see that no reader is 100% on point, because everything is always susceptible to change, and you're as much as a part of the reading as I am, and the cards are, so we're kind of co-creating the reading. So if you see a card and you instantly know this is about this thing in my life, and I say something slightly different that still resonates, take both messages. It isn't a black and white thing, this woo-woo stuff. So there's not really a right or wrong. There's not like a list of right answers that we have to hit upon. So hope this helps. And concluding this intro, I would like to say that if you would like to book a personal reading, donate a small amount, become a patron and get more readings and a monthly healing. Or go if you're Danish and you want to go to my Danish website, everything is down below. All the links is down below this video, so just go there. And I thank every one of you who are watching, subscribing, commenting, donating, and if you're not doing anything else but just watching and taking it in, I am thanking you, because that's what I'm here for. So thank you so much, and let's go to your reading. Hello Virgo! Welcome to your monthly intuitive reading for October 2016. Today I felt guided to use Angels of Atlantis Oracle cards by Stuart Pearce for your monthly theme. And for your beginning, middle and ending of the month, I will be using Colette Baron Reid's Wisdom of the Oracle. So let's see what's coming up for you. Which theme is the general theme? Okay, here we go. Romance. That is the general theme. Archangel Sapkiel with romance. So a romantic month is awaiting you. And I also like to say with any romance cards, it can also mean relationships, any kind of form. It doesn't have to be a lover or a marriage, or it can also be friendship, family. Let's see what's coming up for you. They want me to shuffle these. Beginning of the month, flexible. Flexible comes up. Being flexible, being malleable. So let's see what's coming up for your... Whoa! They were just like in each direction. So yin comes up. Yin comes up. Yin very much wants to be seen. So that's very much about being receptive in your feminine powers, and that means even if you're a man, being receptive, being open to receiving. So they want us to go to the what do they want me to do with the cards? These I have to shuffle them a bit differently because they can be reversed as well. So here we go. Let's see what's for the ending of October for Virgo. Let me see. Okay, here we go. Okay, that is funny. We just had that and even reversed in another reading as well. Breathe reversed. So let me pull another card. I want to pull one more for you. Don't tell the other signs. You got one more card. Let me see what the story is, because I feel like there's a missing piece. Turn them the other way. Okay. I'm just going to do what I'm guided to. Here we go. Imagine. Imagine. Also a blue card, like the Breathe card. So you had, let's reiterate here, romance, flexible, yin, breathe, reversed, and imagine. So very much about romance. I know I said in the beginning it can be about other relationships, but I do feel this is romance related. So I feel like this message is quite specifically for those of you without a partner. And I know we do this generally, so I'll see what I can pull for all of you that's, you know, in another situation. But I feel like this spread is very much speaking about when you're on, I was almost going to say hunt for a partner, but when you're looking for a partner, it's very important to be flexible and open. Very important. I know it's very popular to make lists, and I do encourage people to make lists about what they want in a partner, but at the same time, make that list and then forget about it. Make the list and be open to not getting every single thing on the list. So if you meet that person and he's got dark hair and you wrote you want a blonde and he's ticking every other box, that's fine. I mean, come on, that's not so important. But making the list is primarily for you, and of course also for the universe to know what it is that you want. But it is also about for you to be specific about what is it that you're really looking for. When you really think about it, what kind of partner do you want in your life? Do you want someone to make you happy, someone to make you feel safe? Do you want someone to go on adventures with? Do you want someone who's a homebody like you? And you know, you're kind of honing in on who you really are when you make that kind of a list. And so breathe reversed tells me to, again, let it go. Write the list, but let it go. Just, you know, breathe it out. Breathe it out with me one more time. Whatever will be. I can't even speak now. Just breathe it out, and then be open again, and receptive to you know, anything coming into your life. Being imaginative enough to think that, you know, maybe the universe knows something you don't. Maybe the universe has a bigger imagination than you. So imagine the best possible thing happening for you. And so that was the message for those of you seeking a partner. Let me look at the cards and see. For those of you who are in a relationship, or, you know, yeah, let's take those of you first. Let me have a sip of water. Those of you who are in a relationship, whether it might be a marriage or a long-term relationship or a new relationship, the cards are kind of saying that you can apply the same principles. Being flexible, not having everything your way always, being flexible and imaginative enough to see that there might be another way of doing things than you're used to. And they might be fine. They might feel fine, and they might, you know, not be so, you know, it might end up actually giving you something instead of taking something away from you. So be flexible, give as much as you get, and sometimes even more. Giving is what a relationship is calling for, but then also be open to receiving something other than what you might have imagined. Receiving whatever it is the other person is offering, instead of trying to control what you want the other person to offer. And so again, breathe is for all of you Virgos out there. Tonight, I was just going to say this month, actually, not just tonight. You have to breathe and come back to yourself and release control. It's very much a month of surprises. And that goes for all Virgos. It's a very general thing. Surprises in the romance department. It's very much about relinquishing the idea that something has to have a certain outcome. Relinquishing the idea that you can control your way to happiness. I hope that makes sense. So whether you're single, coming into a relationship, going out of a relationship, being in the middle of a happy relationship, or being in the middle of a not happy relationship, being flexible about romance is key. And breathing and coming back into yourself and your own energies. And it's very much about imagining that things can be better than you can imagine. So imagine the best thing you can imagine. And then amp it up. Say, I want that times 10. Thank you very much, universe, for giving that to me. Because the only thing really standing in your way of happiness in the romance department is you. We all do that. It's no secret. We all do that. We all have this preconceived ideas in our heads that romance has to look a certain way, but you have to think about how you want it to feel instead, because that's where the happiness lies. you know, how things look might not always be the same as how they feel. So that is something to take note of. And again, being open, I also see flexible as being open to adventures. You know, being, again, it's very much a message of relinquishing control, but being open and receptive and flexible. Sorry, I don't know what happened there. Flexible to go with the flow, to go with what's being offered to you. So I'm very much excited for you, Virgos, because you might be going on a lot of adventures this month if you can say, okay, I'm just, you know, letting go of my idea of how it's supposed to end up and seeing where this is taking me. That might also bring some sorrow, because sometimes we think we can control another person to like us back. You know, might not be that we think that, you know, in those terms, in those words, but that's the feeling that drives us. If we're just in control, they will see that, you know, how wonderful we are, and then, you know, sometimes that's just not how it goes. So even though it might be hurtful for you for a moment, painful to let go for a minute, you will let go, and then the pain will let go, because sometimes when we're like this, I want it to happen, then we're holding ourselves in that pain. And when we release it, then we'll, you know, we're releasing the pain as well. And then we're open and receptive to something new, better, and more soothing for our soul to come in. So that was the messages around this month's theme, romance. I hope this resonated, Virgo. Leave a comment below, subscribe, book a reading, donate, whatever you want to do. I just thank you so much for watching and for existing. Thank you. Bye.